Like, how juicy are these tomatoes? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Elizabeth from Elizabeth Magical Garden, a magical garden reaching for the stars. You want to hear something funny? I was talking to you guys and apparently I didn't press recording because my camera just stopped. So anyway, I was saying that I do speak to a therapist once a week. I look at it as, I used to go in, but you know, after the pandemic, we stopped doing that, and I was blessed to be able to have phone conversations. So I was like, why not? Like, you know, I'm blessed to have decent health insurance, thank God. One of the perks from working, you know, where I was working for the amount of years that I was working. Okay, guys. But anyway, so the other day I was thinking to myself, because I was like, I had such a great day the other day. I went to Trader Joe's. I did tell y'all that I changed my eating. Guys, I'm hyped because this is big for me, especially especially the sugar intake. I'm not really big on, how can I say, I don't really eat a lot of junk, but at the same time I was eating like kind of like shit as well, because I'm a woman of a certain age. I am 48 now, and I tell you guys, like, literally, I want to say 2 weeks before my birthday, shit started changing. My body started acting, and nothing big, but I'm very sensitive. So my TMI, but my bowels was not, we need to come out. So I was extremely backed up, and I wasn't drinking enough water. Guys, you have to drink water. Guys, I know you know that. I know you know that. I know I'm not the first person to tell you to drink water, okay? I know that, okay? But you have to drink water because I love you guys. We have to stay hydrated and, you know, flourishing. And the reason why I'm saying it like that is because I was always told to drink water, and for the most part I was drinking water, you know, with my meals and stuff like that. I was like, okay, I already know that I don't drink water like that. So if I'm gonna drink water, I'm gonna drink it with my meals and not have juice. So I was always good with that. But like, you need more water, boo. You need water, you need roughage. So once I started changing my eating habits and doing research, and I'm still learning, guys, my body started reacting really quickly. So for those who are on the fence of like, oh, I don't know what to do, I don't know where to start, I don't, start with drinking water, start with drinking more water, and start with taking in your more fruits, you know, especially in the morning before you actually eat a breakfast. I always try to get, I get most of my fruits in the morning, and then like by the time because I have like a breakfast lunch. I love an acai bowl in the summer because it's hot, you know, and it's really hot in my apartment. So it's really refreshing and filling at the same time because I load it up, okay? I'm talking about shaved almonds, granola with nuts, banana in. Oh, I mean, I really take the opportunity to really, you know, pack it in. In saying that, I went to Trader Joe's the other day, and I picked up a couple of things because now that I do, now I want to, okay, well, now that I eat, I'm trying to eat more consciously. And honestly, for me, it's literally a holistic event. I believe in practicing, using everything in your life as a spiritual practice. Like, why not? If you're going to take a bath, that should be a moment of cleansing, in my humble opinion. You know, reacquainting yourself to spirit, reacquainting yourself to yourself. If you're going to wash your hair, it's so funny, I made this rosemary water. Leave a comment down below if you would like me to show you the recipe. It's very simple, of how I make it, what I use. Obviously rosemary, I steep it, and what do I say, I drain it, okay? And I usually put it in different glass. This is plastic because I'm finishing it off, but glass containers, you know, and I put it in the refrigerator, the ones that I'm not using. And if I am using a big jar, usually that's what I'm adoring my hair with. Rosemary is extremely good for your third eye, for protection. These are the things that I live my life around. Well, I revolve my life around because they work for me, they sent to me. So anyway, so I went to Trader Joe's and got a couple of things because, you know, I eat a lot. I eat a lot. I'm slim, but I do eat a lot, and it is what it is. So after that, I went to the park. I'm going to insert some clips for you guys. So I went to the park, took in the scene, really relaxed, really chilled. I bought a beautiful, I needed a new plant, so I bought a new pothos plant, which was really beautiful. And I just really took in the vibes. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. People were sitting on the benches as well, spaced out, but it was pretty much kind of, I want to say like maybe like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So it was just right, my guys. So I had a lot of fun with that. And it's always pretty seeing nature and looking up at the skies and looking at, you know, the trees and stuff like that. It really senses me, guys. Like, honestly, I spend a lot of time by myself. It's like I'm by myself, but I'm not by myself, because a lot of times I do activities, and when I say activities, I'm actually to my errands that turns into an activity, because people, like, when I was sitting near this man, I didn't record him because at that time I was just chilling before I took the clips that y'all just now saw. But this distinguished, I want to say he was like in his 70s. He was in a Hispanic nature. I don't know if he was, I don't know. I want to, I don't know. I want to say, I don't know if he was Cuban. I don't know. But I know he was very distinguished. And he was not that tall, but he was very distinguished, okay? And I'm going to say he was like in his 70s. And he walked up to me, okay? And he gave me the sign of the cross. Now, I am not a practicing Catholic anymore, or Christian, but I do believe in, I was brought up like that, so I'm not going to sit here and say I just totally don't believe in anything in that nature in terms of being Catholic, because I mean, it's embedded in me, but my personal beliefs has definitely changed, and my practice changed. It is what it is. But the respect is still there. So anyway, I say this all to say that he came up to me, and he's like giving me the sign, and I'm like, I have my headphones on, I have my earbuds on. So I took him out, I said, excuse me. He was like, you look beautiful. I was like, oh, thank you. Okay. And he was just blessing me, and I'm getting emotional, guys. Come on, we're trying to shake and bake over here. He walked over to me and he said, you know what he said? He does the sign of the cross, right? Don't be offended for anybody don't believe in that and everything like that. It's all love, okay? But what he said to me after that, he goes, don't you ever, with the point, don't you ever. And I was like, get on. Honey boo. I was like, so he was like, don't ever, no, matter of fact, he said, don't ever get old like me. So I looked back at him. I said, what? I thought you was 25. And he broke into a bachata. Listen, okay. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm saying. Like, I know the current events in the world. I know there's so many things going on, but we got to keep it lightful within ourselves, because we have to, yes, we have to. We're living, thank you. We're living in this here on earth. We're living in these bodies. So any sacred moment that you can still do, leave a comment down below if you're still down with the homemaking in terms of inviting people in. I mean, maybe not so much now because with the pandemic, but you know what I'm saying. You know, you may be a woman in a certain age that you know, my son is a grown man, okay? I started early, but you may have, whatever early is, but you may have had your kids in the latter part of your life, and they probably like maybe like 5, 4, 6. I have a girlfriend, her kids is still fairly small, and I see the toll that it takes on her, and she's a great mom. I have a cousin, her kids are a little bigger. They're, well, one of them is a teenager now, okay, but they're still young, they're still minors, and I see from a bird's eye view the work that's being put in the love that's being put into these children. But I do sit down and I question. I know for a fact that they don't have, it's hard to take that time for yourself. So what I say is steal it. That's one of the most, that's okay. So basically, when I was younger and I had my son, my mother taught me a long time ago. I remember I just gave birth and I was a wreck. Okay, I didn't know what the fuck happened. Okay, I was 18. I was 18. I literally just turned, happy birthday. Now, don't get me wrong, it was a beautiful birthday present, but boo. I was 18 and I literally, because I was 17 when I got pregnant, and literally like a week before I gave birth, I turned 18. I literally just turned legal right then and there, right? Story of my life, just making it. But we make it, okay? And so needless to say, I didn't know what the hell. I didn't know if I was coming or going. I just knew I had to take care of this baby I had, and I'm just like, and I was blessed to have my mom, my family, his dad. I had a crew of people that really truly loved me and still believed in me, because in those days, it's not like now. In those days, it was really frowned upon to be a teenage parent. Just saying. So anyway, had my little bundle of joy, turned 18, had my little bundle of joy, didn't know if I was coming or going, didn't even know, I was consumed. I was only thinking about, of course, my child, that's most people that just have a kid, but because I was so young and stuff, like so I remember I was just always like cleaning his bottles, feeding him, cleaning him, doing everything for him. I would take a bath, but who knows, maybe I was missing, because let me tell you, my mother came in the room one day and she looked at me and she said, get dressed. Did you take a bath? And I was like, no, because the baby, she was like, well, he's sleeping. This is a time when you have to take out for you. And I know they say sleep when the baby sleep. That is always a joke to me. Maybe if you got a nanny, maybe you got somebody to pick up those shifts, but if you are the sole proprietor of taking care of your child, you gonna get up, you listen, right? So I don't have to tell you guys, especially the people that have parents. And she spoke to me, and my mom said to me, when the baby is sleeping, this is when you get yourself together. Yeah, you make he's good. The bottles are done. Go take your shower, get dressed for the day, get yourself together. And let me tell you something, I will never forget how it's like she gave me permission. She gave me permission to take care of myself, and I was so grateful for that. And honey, she only had to tell me once, and from that's when I started, I believe, the practice of allowing myself the space to love on myself. And that was a gem, that was a beautiful gem that was placed within me for the latter times of my years. You don't realize, or maybe you do, people could say one thing and it may not resonate with you in the sense that you may feel like it's so profound until you start living life, get older, or whatever the situation is, or find yourself in a situation, and then that very thing sparks the interest, that very thing ignites love and gives you a sense of hope in your life, in terms of like, you know what, I'm doing the right thing. Me sitting in the park, me taking in the breeze, me chilling, me not running home, me going and finding the groceries that's going to nourish my body, is a sense of love and self-healing. Guys, I'm gonna finish my makeup, okay, because I gotta put on my eyeliner, and a girl can't do that while she's talking to you guys. I know, okay, but this is supposed to be short and sweet. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you be notified every time your girl, okay, blesses you with another video, okay? Every Thursday, I have a live, new, current podcast that goes live every single Thursday, like I said, and I'm really loving it. I just, as we speak, episode 62, be sure to check that one out because I discussed some heavy topics in terms of myself and just so many other things in terms of how we can better ourselves. And I'm just really proud and blessed to be at episode 62. Okay. Okay, and follow me on what you should already know. Follow me on Instagram because what is popping over there. I'm always posting on my stories. This is where you can keep up with your girl, the things that I'm doing during the course of the week, you know, just so we can stay connected. I'm really growing my community. I just have so many things that, calm down, Liz. I just have so many things that I want to love into you guys, and it just makes me so happy to do so. So be sure to check that out. All the links will be down. Finished product. Most importantly, I pray that this message finds you in great and lovely spirits, and I definitely speak to you soon.